بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, good morning. Today the topic of my presentation is the foreign exchange market. In this topic I will try to explain you the trading in the foreign exchange market, how the trading is carried in this market. Before we move further, let's explain me what are the exchange rates. First of all, I will try to explain you what are the exchange rates. In finance, the exchange rate, also known as the foreign exchange rate, forex rate, or the FX rate, between two currencies specifies how much one currency is worth in terms of the others. Now I illustrate this with examples. First example is I gave you the example, the value of the UAE dirham is low as compared to the value of the UK pound or US dollars. In the same way, the value of the Pakistani currency, Pak rupees, is low as compared to the Canadian dollar or the US dollar or the UK pound or the European Union euro. In the number of people asked me the question during my lecture that why the value of the certain currencies are low as compared to the other currencies. Like the value of the developing countries' currencies is low as compared to the developed nations. Like the countries of the number of the countries of the Africa, North Africa, like Uganda, like the country Nigeria, the value of these country currency is low as compared to the value of the US dollars or UK pound. Now, before we move further, who decides the value of the, or who decides the fate of any currency value? That is the major question that number of the people ask. I now try to explain you what is the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market is the only truly global financial market where currencies are traded in the financial center around the world. These financial centers practically connected by the latest communication systems that allows the participants instant transmission of price information and trade instructions. You may see the value of any currency, you may see the trade instruction electronically on the screen board where you participate in the trading. Now the certain factors I want to clear you that the foreign exchange market has a strong uniqueness. The uniqueness of the foreign exchange market are, number one is the trading volume. The trading volume of the foreign exchange market is very huge as compared to the other markets. Like I gave you the example, if we study the foreign exchange market, one day history, the trading volume history, it's approximately 3.2 trillion US dollars per day. According to the Financial Times, one of the leading newspaper of UK. So you may say that it's not a million, it's in trillion, and it's 3.2 trillion per day. And second uniqueness of the foreign exchange market is extreme liquidity of the market. You may say that there is a strong funding or a huge funding or funds in this market. They are in shape of the currencies, and no one individual or the companies or the corporation can finish the liquidity in the market, or no one can capture this market by trading, because the huge funds are available to trade in this market. Like I gave you the example, if you want to trade in the UK pound and the US dollars, there is no chance to finish the UK pounds or no chance to finish the US dollars. In the same way, when you take a participation in the UK pound and sterling dollar transaction, there is no chance to finish the sterling dollar. Next step is the number of the trade. Next uniqueness of this market is the large number and the variety of the trader in the market. They are in the shape of the central banks, they are in the shape of the commercial banks, they are in shape of the dealers, they are shape in the brokers. These are basically all the participants of this market who took part in the trading. Now, why the central banks took part in this trading, this is also a question. Why the commercial banks took part in this trading, this is also a question. The central banks mostly took part in this trading to cover the import and export bills of their country, to participate in worldwide trading. In the same way, the commercial banks, like the large number of the big banks like the Standard Chartered, Barclays International, they are the major participants or the major commercial banks who took part in this trading. In the same way, the third and fourth category of the traders they are the dealers and they are the brokers. Now the fourth uniqueness of this market is this geographical representation. This market is basically in the whole world. It's in Asia, it's in Europe, it's in US, it's in Australia, and you may say that is in the whole world this market is present. Now this market have a trading center in the Tokyo, they have the financial center in the Hong Kong and Singapore, they have the London is known as the largest financial center, and they have the presentation in the Europe in London and Paris. They have the presentation in the US in New York or in Chicago. The next is the long trading hours. This market, as I already told you, this market is present in Tokyo, Japan. This market opened in Tokyo, then it's moved to the UK, then it's moved to the Singapore and Hong Kong, and then it's in New York. It starts from the Tokyo, then it's moved to the Hong Kong and Singapore, then to the London, UK, then to the New York. The time difference between New York and Tokyo is approximately 22 hours. So you may say that this market have long trading hours, approximately 24 hours. The variety of other effects that affect the exchange rates are also present in this market. they are the, like I gave the political stability, like I gave the information centers. All these things are also affect the foreign exchange market. Now, how the trading in this market is carried on, I will try my best to explain how the trading is carried in this market. The trading in this market is basically carried through in shape of the contracts, in the shape of the forex market contracts. The forex market expansion is, as I already told you, the forex market expansion is due to the growth in the world trade, foreign direct investment and cross-border portfolio investment, all of which increase the desire of the firms and the managers to hedge their currency risk through the forex contracts. Now, at the end, I tried my best to explain again you that the foreign exchange market is unique due to its geographical representation, due to its working hours, due to its the number of the traders who are the participants in this market, the trading volume, all these things make this market unique. And I also told you that all these things make this market unique as well as the fate of any currency in the present practically decided by the foreign exchange market. You may say the value of the currency now decided by the foreign exchange market are the forces that are working in the foreign exchange market. At the end, we may say that the foreign exchange contracts make a major role in the foreign exchange markets, and traders can earn a huge profit in this market. Now, due to the expansion of the electronic system or the internet system, net system, number of the participants in this market are from the homes, individuals. Like I gave you the example, number of the people in China can buy euro, number of the people in the European Union can buy the US dollars, number of the people in the Middle East can buy US dollar and took part in this trading. Now the trend of the trading of the foreign exchange market is very high as compared to the other market. At the end, we have a conclusion that the foreign exchange market is a only truly globalized financial market which have a strong footage, which have a strong trading hours, which have a strong business ties to promote.